Wednesday of it. So what was the first thing that we did on Monday, just to for those people who could not join, just to help you out? On Monday, we told you about identify 10 amazing people, might be from your neighborhood, your family, your known circle, who are alive and you would like to interview them. Yes or no? Yeah, this is what we said. So if you're not following this, probably you can go back to the earlier recordings of it. I think it is all published on YouTube and Facebook as well. You can go there and learn. So the first 10, it was a different kind of a task. Now, the second thing we said is, okay, that was on Tuesday. Out of all of them, find one guy whom we want to interview first. And what are the 10 questions you are going to ask? Good. So in the last session, I think you can see a lot of people have given many different answers, different kind of questions. And today, I told you yesterday that I'm going to promise you that even if this person is not there in front of you, even if this guy is not there, still you will be getting some answers, some perspectives, some structures. So today's task, okay, coach, can you set the task, please? Okay, can you share the entire thing? Okay. So the topic is called as inner dumb answer. And this is a very powerful word. This is taught in NLP, Neuro Linguistic Programming. And this word is called as assume. Today, how many of you guys know what is ChatGPT? Just give me a high five. You have heard of ChatGPT. And now you have also heard about something called prompting also, right? So in the prompting, there is a formula. Probably some other time I can give it to you. The first formula is called as role clarity. So you have to give ChatGPT some powers. Okay, imagine you are a sales expert, or imagine you are a strategic business development guy, or whatever it is. So you have to give them that power. Today, I'm using the same kind of a prompting. I've been using it for many days, months, years now, and it works amazing. I never knew also in the initial stage that this is a part of an NLP. I never knew that. But today, I would like to experiment you guys with this newfound powers inside you. And the power is called as assume. Okay? Assume you are the person that you are interviewing. Hello? Imagine you are the person, or assume you are the person who are interviewing this person that you wanted to interview. And I want you to answer all the points that you had asked in your, in your version. You can answer it in your version. So yesterday, this was the answer for many of you guys. Okay. So yesterday is, I'll just show it to you. 1 second. Hold on. Okay. I'll just go here. So yesterday we had a lot of information's been gathered there. Dumb questions. Okay. And there are many answers. Okay. And I'm sure all of you guys who have participated, this is, as I said, dumb mastery is not something that you can learn. Okay, it is something that you have to experience. It is something that you have to dive down. You will never be able to learn swimming by just listening. You have to get inside the water. You have to struggle. So Namaste is a very ancient system of Vedic science where you are using your neuronal connections, your internal communication systems. Yeah, and this is where you are going to connect the dots. So what is your task is today, I'm going to mute myself for like 2 minutes to 3 minutes. And I want you to write the answers, not in a descriptive way, but in probably bullet points, 1 or 2 points, it's fine. Okay, 1 or 2 points is fine. The idea is how to answer things that I do not know. And the moment you say, assume you are X, and you have to answer, you will get some, I don't know from where, but your brain starts to create, accumulate, and compile certain stuff that gives you some kind of an answer. This is something happens when you are in your school days. You get a kind of a question inside your question paper, which is like very tough. You might not understand that, but you cannot skip it. So you start designing all your fancy cloud stuff, all songs, right? How many of you guys have done this in your life? If it is a very tough question, you try to get some, you start, and then slowly you get that flow thought, okay, and you get into that flow stage. Now you start to combine things. Now old memories and old experiences and events starts to frame up. So I'll be mute for the next 2 minutes. I want your questions are already there. Find your questions inside your inbox that has been there with you guys. Find out who was this person. At least I want you to answer this. So today also, what you are going to do is the link will be shared to you inside the chat. People who are watching this on YouTube, you can type in inside the comment box. Okay. The link has been shared. Yeah. Okay. So this idea master link where you have got 10 answers. Okay. Whatever you can do, might be 1, 2, 3. Okay. You want to have pointers inside one also, it's fine. But please mention the kind of question that you had asked so that we know what is the answer also. Okay. So these are the questions that people have asked yesterday. Okay. What is your daily schedule? So now assume you are this guy. Just imagine you are this guy. So what would be his schedule? Okay. I wake up at X time. I do Y things. I do it for Z generation. Good. Just fill up the X, Y, and Z. Something like that. Okay. Might be this person is asking about how you encourage today's generation towards editing. I don't know. Okay. Now you do it. Assume that this guy is an editor and you are stepping yourself into his shoes and you figure it out. Point number 1, point number 2, point number 3, whatever. So give at least like 2, 3 answers, and I think you will get into. So like this gentleman, he wanted to interview Elon Musk. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Good. So let me just open this up. Yeah. So this person wanted to interview Elon Musk, and the first question he wanted to ask is, how do you start company and succeed in those domains which you have no knowledge? Example, rocket and technology and stuff like that. Fantastic. So what do you think? The same person I'm asking who has asked this question, what do you think are the hidden secrets behind Elon Musk, okay, and this knack of starting new companies and succeeding in those domains, even if he doesn't know about it? So why do you think that he does that? Okay. This person also wanted to ask, which is more important in your field of work, technical knowledge or entrepreneurial knowledge? Okay. Now assume you are Elon Musk. What do you think? Give your answers. Okay. So I hope you all understood, right? Today's question, yesterday you asked that question. Today you respond to it. But make sure that you write the question also so that we know what kind of answers you are doing. I promised you yesterday that you will be learning something, a different perspective. This is probably a very, very, very small thing about something which was a very confidential project in US. For them, it was confidential. Our ancestors are doing it from 5,000 years. Okay. This is called as remote viewing. Okay. So I'm just typing in Google. You can check. This is called remote viewing. Okay. And you will see there's an article. It's called as parapsychological potential and blah, blah. So remote viewing, I'm showing you directly from the CIA. Okay. This is not mine, guys. This is from the CIA. And these people have created some amazing secret, no form and all the stuff. They have a huge data on what is remote viewing and how to do that. So typically you can see things which even if the person is not there, even if the situations have gone not kind. So if you want to have a copy of it, I can give you this copy. So this copy, I'm giving it to all my fellow mates here. I don't know if it is responsible for not, but this has been from directly the CIA. This was kept confidential, but let me tell you, in ancient India, this is something which has been done many, many, many combinations. Our munis and rishis have designed from minuscules called as Parmanu stuff to even the Parmanu, Jivanu, and all these things to even galactic positionings. They have already done calculations. NASA is still trying to find out how to touch the moon. Our entire Vedic system talks about different kind of galactic positionings, not planetary, galactic positionings. They talk about the 12 vibration and the roar, and that is given the different kind of life forms. They also tell you how old is Earth and how old is Sun and how old is this galaxy and how old is the entire Vaikuntha. So great stuff. What we are doing is probably very, very minuscules of you to do a remote gazing. How many of you guys are able to see that this is probably the first part is needed for you to be enlightened? So when you come every day, you are indirectly doing a kind of a very, very different kind of a mind gym, brain gym. And now you are supposed to answer. So as I'm talking to you, I am expecting you to write down your answers. And I'm continuously talking. This is called as a positive noise. So when I say something, you are hearing me, you know I'm talking sense, you know that this is something which is happening, and you also participate. You are actually using your motor neurons in your kinesthetic capacities. This is also taught in a very ancient Indian martial art. It's called as Kalaripure. Okay, how many of you guys have heard of this Kalaripet? Okay, they use these techniques simultaneously. There is a lot of noise, but you will be focusing into doing certain things. Yeah, this is a high level of concentration also. So type in your answers, okay? Don't learn this. Again, I'm telling you, don't learn this, do this. Learning is waste of time. Do it and learn it with your experiences. This is the fastest way that you can learn, okay? And there is one more faster. Sit with the Siddha, see how he's doing it, mimic him and copy, directly copy from him. I'm telling you, we are born as copycats. When your mom told 10,000 times in your ears, say, "Mummy, mummy, mummy," and you said, "Okay, mummy," done, boom, you learned something and you got an award. This is how you train animals, pets. How? They copy you, imitate, whether it is a parrot or whether it is a dog. When your expectation matches to what they have done, the action, you get the peanuts. Yes or no? The same thing happens in your business also. When their expectation matches your result, they will buy anything from you. They'll buy anything from you. I'm telling you. Yeah. So how many of you guys want to earn a lot of money? Then you have to learn this. There is no other way. But how can you do that if your brain is not working? How can you observe? How can you learn? How can you listen if you don't have this idea master thing? I do not know. Is there any other place on earth where they teach you this? You cannot learn that. The thing is, you need to always come here. You cannot learn inside in a classroom the art of swimming. You need to get inside the water, even if you hate the water, even if it is. Look, another thing I'll tell you. In my place, there is a huge pond. It's a pond, it's just not that big lake. And people are all scared to get inside the water early morning at 4 o'clock. Yes or no? Because it is what they're thinking. It is chilled, it is cold, they are turned like rain. Who is going to get this? But let me tell you the truth. Only when you go inside, you will understand that the water is warmer than the temperature outside. Hello? But other idiots will not understand that. Only when you immerse yourself inside that water, only when you feel it, then only you will understand. It is science. Water slows down, when water heats and cools much more slower than the surroundings. Right? So similarly here also, if you are coming to Dham Mastery and if you are not participating and if you are not on screen, then this is what's going to happen. Your entire day, you are going to be still coward. Your entire day, you don't have that energy. Entire day, you are out of ideas. Entire day, now you are coward. Why? Because you are scared. Why? Because you don't have an information. Why? Because you are ignorant. Why? Because you are goddamn not curious. So you are fearful. Then what? Then 9 to 5. Then what happens? Then 5 to 9. Then next day. Then again 9 to 5. Continue. Enjoy. Powerful. So how many of you guys got some very powerful stuff? So what we're going to do is, I hope you guys have written your answers. Okay, I want you to submit it right now. Even if it is incomplete, it is okay. It is okay. At least you came here, at least you sat here, at least you participated, at least you stayed high to these high performing people. Yes, yes or no? Some of these guys are awake from 4 o'clock or 4:30. Yes or no? Just give me a high five. Yeah, good. So when you come early, this is what happens. Dada, I cannot wake up early. Good. Then if you can't wake up early, then sleep late, man. But do something good. Yeah. What are you giving excuse to? You give excuse, they will not give you the money. Boom. You have your excuse, they have their excuse. Yes. 2023, it is not about being perfect. It is not about how much you know the subject. It is about how much people know that you know the subject. Did you get my point? 2023 is a different world. No one cares about you, your designations, number of years of experience, your awards and achievements. Bullshit. They all care about only one thing. Can you do the work? Can you give a result? Can you give me a high quality, immediate result at low price right now? Patakse. That's it. How can you do that if you don't have new options? How will you have options if you do not know how the option works? You do not know where are the resources, what to do with the existing resources, how to replace the repositioning system of the resources, repurposing the resources. Then you need to have idea mastery. Where are you going to learn this? Which place? Which book? Tell me which book. Okay, by the way, who is that person? Go find him. We will gladly invite him here. Like how we are going to invite an amazing person today. Today evening at 7:30, we have got something called as our monthly meeting. This is like so powerful. I can't tell you. It's a 3 hours of non-stop, no water break, no bio break, nothing. It's a non-stop 3 hours where you will be able to see a lot of things happens with these new people who are learning about this next level called as the fest. Yeah, where people learn about how to close deals over just a phone call. And we don't shout out loud. Other people, they get some few money, they keep on, no, look, I'm a XYZ, I've got this award, that award. Here, we teach you, be mature, be quiet. It's okay. Paddle inside, silent outside. When you look at these people, some of these guys have done crores of these. Crores. And yes, egoless. That's what it's all about. But today's generation want about false sense of recognition, certification. You look every day in LinkedIn, some or the other guys is sharing, hey, look, I have got this. Why? I've got this certificate, I've got this stage. Why? Because they are scared. What if their existing skill does not work tomorrow? Yes or no? What if their existing knowledge is obsolete tomorrow? There are many computer languages which suddenly one day vanished. Yes or no? I do not know the exact thing, but I'm sure you guys know better than me. There are many things which does not require now. For example, I was an expert of Orkut in India. How many of you guys know this? Orkut? My Chirkut. I don't have anything now. Yeah, it's gone. So what is that one skill that will keep you going on? Is the skill of searching. How? First you learn about search inside. How? Do idea mastery. How? Come at 7 o'clock. How? Wake up at 5 o'clock. How? I put an alarm. Give somebody some kind of a prize for waking you up, kicking you out of the bed. Otherwise, no. 2023, this kind of data does not work. Stay hungry, stay foolish. This data does not work. If you are hungry, you are dead. Hello. If you are hungry for one more day, you are dead. Forget about foolishness or cleverness. You see, I'm breaking all the rules now. 2023, it is not about health is wealth. It is about wealth is health. If you don't have wealth, forget about health. You will not have your own self also, man. Yeah. And I'll tell you, if you don't have wealth, forget about how you are going to stay. People are not going to look at you also. You will lose every goddamn thing. Everything. Wealth in 2023 means that you are still desired by someone to take your service. Yes or no? That is the proof, and that is the, what should I say? It is the confirmation that you are doing some kind of a solution-centric delivery into this world. Yeah, I want you guys to be money-minded. Why? Because money comes from serving. So only when you are money-minded, then you are service-minded. But hey, some of you guys might be thinking, I want to make a lot of money, but I don't want to work. How is it possible? Everyone wants to go to heaven, but no one wants to die. Everyone wants to become rich, but no one wants to serve. Then you need to have ideas to these three things. I'm teaching you also. If you want to make a lot of money without moving your little finger, pinky finger, then this is what you have to do. Number one, you have to have an idea. What? How to manage, how to search, how to communicate, how to close a deal. Number two, you need to have the next point, which is called as automation. You don't do it, let it automated. You have to learn either some IT stuff or non-IT stuff or human-based automation stuff, because magic is not going to happen. The second thing is called delegation. Then also you need to have an idea whom to delegate, how to delegate, what to delegate, and how long to delegate, and with how much you have to delegate, and how to train to delegate. Then also you need an idea, buddy. If you want to be lazy, you need to learn this. And the last one, to outsource. That is the best way. But for outsource, you need money again. For outsourcing, again, you have to need an idea. Whom to outsource, how to identify, what is their eligibility criteria, how long they will work, what is their team size, how much money they will take. Oh man. Did you understand? You want to be lazy in 2023, then you have to be sharp here. How do you do that? कौन से जिम में सिखाएंगे आपको? Go, find it out. And there are some people who are teaching you how to close a deal. Achha? Very good, fantastic. I love you. Fine. Then what? I'll tell you, there are a lot of examples. There is a person who got 5 crores in Kaun Banega Crorepati. Then what happened? Then what happened? Riches to beggars. Because it is not about how much money you make. It is about how you make the money. That is more important. Powerful? Yeah. So today's transcendence is also the same thing. If you know what is the answer gonna be, then you can craft your own messages. So how many of you guys got your own answers of the questions that you thought yesterday it is impossible by me? Just give me a high five. Yeah, you participated yesterday and you thought, "Arey, ye to mujhe malum hi nahi hai. Let me ask my guy who is like interviewing." And today you got an aha moment. Today you got an enlightenment. Oh man, I know these things. At least I can gauge that. At least I get a vague. At least I get a perspective, a point of view, or some kind of an epiphany. Acha, this guy, Subhash Chandra Bose, I don't know what he has spoken, how this closing was done. He went all the way from Bengal to Japan and spoke to somebody. They are ready to die for some other country, for some other people to be thrown off by some third company, East India company, and they're ready to die. Look and imagine the amount of closing, amount of communication, amount of grit. What kind of combination of ideas he would have got? Moment. This is all done in the past tense. Yeah. Just imagine, well, colonialism was all through the world. There's one guy, Vivekananda. He went in the Chicago, spoke about certain things, built a pattern interrupt, communicated this entire thing. Don't you think he had ideas what to do after this, after this, after this, after this? Yeah. Don't you think there was an idea mastery there? Every top level guy has a different way of looking at things which is not existing. Yes or no? Every top level guy, they have this amazing power to look at things which is not existing, but they have an idea of how to make these building blocks. It is like that jigsaw puzzle, right? When your kids are able to frame this house and aeroplane or whatever it is by just some building blocks, right? So how do you do that here? How do you build businesses here? Business is nothing but relationships. Yes or no? Relationships nothing but psychology, human psychology. Yes or no? Human psychology is all about your behavior, your habits, your way of communications, and how you smile at each other. See? There is no rocket science into this. So I would like to open up this and tell you like what was the answer today, quickly. All right. So let me see how many of you guys have answered this, first of all. Many of them, they will not attempt itself because thinking, oh, the water is too hot, I mean, too cold. Yes or no? Early morning, no one wants to jump inside the pond. But I'm telling you, the water is hot, buddy. It's already wet. Go. No, you can't. So let's see what people have. So let me put them this way. Oh, so much of answers. So I just randomly take this question, okay? Okay, inner dumb answer. I think someone has already got the answer in a very crisp way. Great, patience, compassion, persistent, helping the poor. Wow. You got your answers, man. Okay. Now there's something. I was not physically fit after caught by our enemy and they tortured me. I came back, still did not want to leave my role, but I had to do as per Indian Army. But I respect and care and love I have got from Indian Army was so special. Good. Nice realization. You see that? Nice realization. I don't know who was this. Okay. My inner self inspired me. I don't know what was the question, but I'm sure the question has these answers. These are the answers. Yesterday I read the questions. Today I'm reading the answers. Small steps, but well-directed steps towards directed goal. Buddy, you are enlightenment. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Without idea, Buddhu. With idea, Buddha. Good. Without idea, Buddhu. With idea, Buddha. And while having idea, it is called Buddhi. So I think you have got your answers. Someone is talking about something else. Let me just open up a few of them. Okay. So someone is telling, okay, why should I tell you my success? Okay. Now, I want you to assume this guy, not to debate with this. Okay. Why is he not revealing his success then? I want you to assume. So this is the wrong way. You are cross-judging yourself and you are not following the orders. This is the orders. Okay. I wanted to prove my worth and hence I had some unique ideas which I implemented. Now the next level is you go and find out what was their unique ideas. Assume you know these answers. Okay. There is one example. My day starts at 6. Okay. Now you have got all the answers. Okay. Yeah. Fantastic. Nice. So with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this session and I would let the people who are participating to share like 1 minute or probably 30 seconds of their realizations and how they felt it. Just write down your names, guys, and quickly let's unlock this amazing potential that you have got. And this is the first level called as epiphany. Epiphany means ideating certain things. Those immaterialistic things now are meaningful for yourself. Go ahead. Okay, just type in your name quickly. Type in your names. We're going to take around like 4 or 5 people quickly. Yeah. The people who have not participated, I want you guys to participate because you will not get a stage like this. Other places you want to get a stage, they're going to charge you money. Yeah. And they're going to put a lot of conditions here. I'm giving you all the powers here. Go ahead. What is stopping you? If there is something stopping you, then ask yourself, what is stopping you? Nahi main makeup nahi hai. Who cares? Who cares? Today, if probably the top CEO of a company comes without a makeup also, it doesn't work. Because the success is not in your looks directly. It is with how you behave. Your body language will talk about it. Your body language is the biggest success. All right. So with that, let's open up the channel and let's go with the chat. Okay. And we'll stop at Vaibhav. Go ahead, Charanjit sir.
Dada, you are आपने ये जो सीरीज स्टार्ट की है बड़ी औसम है। जैसे पहले आपने ली थी दूसरी, अब आज भी डंप इंटरव्यू के बारे में है। ये हमें एनकरेज करती है कि हम अपने सवालों के जवाब खुद ही दें। जो यानी हमें इसमें अपना दिमाग लगाना पड़ता है। हम सोचते कोई और हमें इसके जवाब देगा, लेकिन आपका तरीका अलग है। आप कहते कि नहीं, आप अपने सवालों के जवाब खुद ही ढूंढो, अपना दिमाग लगाओ। और इट इज अ ग्रेट वे। अर्ली मॉर्निंग में दिमाग की एक्सरसाइज हो जाती है जी। थैंक यू सर।
Okay, thank you. Next person.
Yes, Dada. So yesterday we thought that okay, we wouldn't even realize that the ideal that we have in our life, people who inspired us, even that if we can get a chance to interview them. So that was in fact a mind-blowing thing. And today you have pushed us, मतलब किनारे में लग के धक्का मार दिया कि अब तो गिर जा, अब स्विमिंग सीख ले. So you told us to okay, now you answer the question that you have made yesterday. And because we are able to make those questions, I think this is very much psychological that okay, if you know the questions, that means you know the answer also. Because you knew the answer is the reason that there were questions. Thank you, Dada, for this realization.
Thank you. Next. Just follow the chat.
Well, to start with, I could not fully understand its scope actually, but now it's dawning upon me in a better sense. Actually, I was looking for some answers. उसमें से question frame किए. I got into some questions, but actually in between I got the answers. That's the realization.
Awesome. Good. Next.
Dada, I joined late, so what I did, I created some headlines. Just I'm sharing two. Water is deep, but still warmer than the surroundings. Experience it. And money flows from reasons to results. Money flows from hands to heart.
Good.
Thank you.
Nice. Next.
Yeah, Dada. So I think asking question is fine. It looks easy, right? But to getting answer of that, it is quite difficult. and you made that happen and encourage everyone to. Even I said you force everyone to do that one, and that is a good thing. I think it's given some refreshing and let my brain to think more, which is no sitting idle sometime and which
Yeah.
is not even active. So I think you have activated those things. It is actually good, and I feel really related to that one. Thank you, Dada.
Awesome. Thank you. So here is something that I would like to share with you. When people ask me, Dada, give me a guarantee Fest works. Fest is, by the way, many people who do not know, it is a program where we teach people how to close deals over a phone call. Simple phone call. This is the first level of it. And yes, we definitely charge a big amount. Yeah. And this is something what is big for one guy, and it is something very small for other guy also. But वो कहते हैं ना, only Johari, the guy who works with jewels, they know the price of the gem. So many people, when they ask, okay, does it work? And here is what my answers are. Okay, you will not understand unless and until you test it. Number one. So how do you do it? So this is the answer I give them. Okay, and this is how they find their own answers. I tell them, in your school, in your class, there was somebody better than you. Yes or no? And there was somebody not as much good than you. There was somebody who was lower than you. But the school is same, syllabus is same, books are same, canteen same, teachers same, desk, table, blackboard, everything is same. Why one person is successful? Why one person is still trying to find the answers? How many of you guys got the answer? You got your answers, right? So, Dada, does Fest work? Did your school work? My answer is this. Did your college work? Did your other certification courses work? Someone goddamn did some amazing thing with that. Why you could not do it? You find your own answers. Then what is the guarantee that you are going to put the same thing here, or you want to do something different? Do you see my point? Okay. Okay. You failed probably in something, or you could not do something in your school. Now you know what is the reason. Yes. Would you like to repeat that? Then you will get the same answers. But you would like to not to repeat that, or to do something beyond, you have to do more mistakes than that you have done there. Then this is an area where you can probably flex your muscles. Powerful. So with that, I'll end today's session. And people who are watching this, if you found it powerful, एक like button दबाने में कौन सा पैसा जा रहा है ना? Share कर लो उनके साथ में, जिसके साथ में जो है ना, at least they have got something good to learn, rather than watching all this nonsense out there in your Instagram. I'm talking about something which is not a 2 minutes crackdown. I'm talking about something that can take your entire life for a spin. Yes, people have a low attention span. That's why they consume more data of 5 seconds, 15 seconds, and all these things. Unfortunately, I have a main course. These are not starters. These are not dessert. दोनों से पेट खराब होता है. Main course में कोई नहीं होता है. Yes, this is the main course, buddy. Every day. Yes, it is boring. Yes, you have to do it. Yes. Tomorrow, I will show you with whatever you have done on Monday, Tuesday, and today, how to monetize it in less than 5 minutes. Powerful. And I will not teach you. You will learn it by yourself. And this is where I think the dumb master comes into being. I am openly challenging you that you follow this process for just few months, and you will see the change inside you. Anyway, kaun sa paisa lag raha hai? Good. So with that, let me take a pause here. I'll see you tomorrow with this new power where you are going to monetize also. You can see the process, how to monetize that. Whatever you have done on Monday, Tuesday, and today, you'll be doing it. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and tomorrow's 5 minutes. With that,